This is weird because my cat's hot. Hey my little picture-broonies, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today is Monday, which means today is also CAS Monday. So we are going to be creating some Sims for your pleasure today. And you guys have been suggesting a very particular challenge to me for a while. I've been kind of avoiding it because I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but I thought today we would give it a go. So today's challenge is going to be to try and recreate my pets as Sims, which sounds weird and it's probably going to be really weird, but that's what we're going to try and do. As a reminder, we have 3 pets. We have Oliver, the ragdoll. He is the oldest. He is 5. We've got Darcy, the Maine Coon. He is the middle child. He is 4. And then we've got Eevee, who is the youngest, and she is 2.5. So we've got a ragdoll, a Maine Coon, and a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. I don't know why that name just escaped me. All of them look super different, which is handy for this challenge because we're going to try and give it a go as making them as Sims. It's probably going to be weird and hilarious, but we'll give it a go anyway. So you guys need to let me know in the comments below what you think of my creations at the end of this video. Don't forget to give this video a little cheeky like, and if there's anybody else that you think might enjoy it, please share it with them. And also, whenever I do these kind of challenges, I love it if you guys at home play along as well. So if you have any dogs or cats or bunnies or hamsters or anything really, even a daegu, I don't know, then please have a go at this challenge as well and take a screenshot or a picture of your final Simlerinos with the pet at the side of them. Send me them on Twitter and Instagram. I will try and like as many of them as I can. I love it when you guys play the challenges too, and I think it would be super fun. So let's get into this, guys. Let's make our pets as Sims. Now it's a super sunny lovely day in the UK, so I only have one pet here with me today to show you guys. It is a sleepy beanie. This is usually her sleepy time when she's in the same room as me when I'm recording, but she just has a little sleep behind. And just a little reminder of how the bean looks. She's actually had her ears trimmed recently, and we had a new groomer. We don't like them. We like her ears long. They're more work for us, but they look so much better. So her ears should be a lot longer. But both the cats are outside sunning themselves in the sun, so they will stay there. But as a reminder, here is how the bean looks. The wonderful bean who's always with me when I record, aren't you? Okay, you go do your thing. I'll be doing mine. But we're not going to kick off with the bean. We're actually going to kick off with the oldest. I'm going to do them in age order or like chronological order. So we are going to be starting off with actually little Oliver Poliver, who is 5. So I need to work out what that would be in human years so I know what age to make him. So if Oliver is 5, that apparently makes him 36 in human years. Wow. Oliver's older than me. Oliver is the oldest person in the house. I would not have known that. I was kind of planning on doing him and Darcy as young adults, but they're both 32 and 36. Oh my gosh. Oliver's more than 10 years older than Ali. Next time Ali is like giving Oliver sus, I'm gonna be like, no, like Ollie's older than you. You need to do what he says. So I think I'm still gonna make them as a young adult because I know it's 36 and I kind of count young adult as your 20s, but he's not in his 40s, you know? And he's not in his 50s. And I kind of think once you get to like the 60 bracket is when you become an elder. So maybe an adult is like your 40s and 50s, and a young adult can be your 20s and 30s. So that's how we're gonna do it. So let's start off with Oliver, and I'm gonna give him the surname Calorie, and then Darcy will have the surname Aiken because that's kind of the way the cats align themselves. And then Eevee will be a Calorie Aiken. I think that's the best way to do it. So let's have a little look at some starting Sims so we can kind of see which ones are kind of giving me sort of Oliver vibes. None of them. It turns out. None of them at all. But then how are you going to actually find a Sim that looks like your cat? You're probably not. I mean, he was be the closest, but I'm not going to go for the cliche cat ears, you guys. Don't worry. Okay, I'm just going to have to go for it, aren't I? Let's just take everything off as a little bit of a starting block. Oh, wow. This guy's a little bit of a tub. He's got a bit of a strange physique. So for Oliver's physique, I'm just going to start him off with like just like this sort of a vibe. The thing about Oliver is he's actually a really strong cat. So like if you ever try and like, we always say this, if he walks behind us and we like trip on him, instead of like moving out the way or like falling underneath us, Oliver will like push back. There's been times where I've like gone to step backwards, Oliver's been there, and he's such like this solid brick of force. I'm the one that falls over, and Oliver's just sat there like, what are you doing? He is strong. He is a ridiculously strong cat when he wants to be, so I am gonna make him quite muscly, but he's also also a little bit of a tubster, so I'm gonna pull this up a little bit as well. And the one thing to note about Oliver is like, look at him. He's a supermodel. Like, Oliver is ridiculously beautiful. It's the first thing everybody says when they first see Oliver. They're like, that cat is gorgeous. And when he was a kitten, he actually made somebody cry because he was so cute. So we need to make him super pretty. And he's also got like really beautiful like big blue eyes. So I'm gonna try and capture that sort of a vibe from him as well. Okay, I think maybe like one of these two eyes is probably gonna be right. Maybe this one. And then I think I might turn them up at the edges just a little bit to give them kind of like that cat sort of quality. And then Oliver's coloring is like very, very fair. He's like he's a ragdoll, so he's like creamy whitey with like some gray browny accents. So I think I'm gonna make his skin tone like pretty fair as well. Maybe like this sort of a color. And for now, I'm just gonna give him these kind of slightly angry looking sort of eyebrows. Okay, I'm gonna give him as well quite like a little nose, like a slim sort of nose, which will make sense when you see Darcy's nose, because Darcy's nose is like a lot wider and bigger than Oliver's. So I think that can be quite a cool way that we can differentiate them a little bit. And I just need to like really try hard to make him like very pretty, because Oliver's very pretty. Almost to the point where everybody legit thinks he's a girl, which I know is a little strange because he's a cat, but people definitely think that Oliver's a girl. Darken his eyebrows just a touch. And let's give him some beautiful lashes. The thing is, if I go and make him like really attractive, it's gonna be like, wow, my cat's so hot. Which is weird. Super, super weird. Okay, I've messed around with his features a little bit. I'm kind of getting all of the vibes from that. I think that nose shape's good because cats kind of, their noses are a little bit similarly shaped to that. I don't know this. This is one of the weirder challenges I've done for sure. I'm like, oh look, here's my cat as a human. How attractive he looks. Weird. Okay, this whole thing is just really, really weird, but I'm kind of loving it for that weirdness vibe that we're going for. Okay, I'm just gonna give him like, these are the skin details that match my cat. And then I like to mess around with the eyelids and make them slightly different. I like these ones. And then Oliver has like the cutest tiny little pink nose. So I'm gonna pinken his nose. You know, that's pretty normal. Maybe not to that degree, but just like a gentle pinkening like that. Is that maybe a bit much? Maybe just like a little soft one like that. Okay, a little bit of a soft pinkening. And then the thing is that like Oliver has basically permanent white eyeliner. It's done perfectly. It's done in ways that I can't even begin to like appreciate or ever be able to replicate. But it's like that, but it's also kind of on top a little bit, but that's kind of the way his eyes look. But I don't know, like, do I put makeup on him? I'm gonna give him a nose shine. Love a nose shine. Do I put makeup on him or not? I don't really know. I don't really know. Would my cat wear makeup if he was a human? I mean, Oliver's kind of quite a sassy cat, so I actually wouldn't rule it out. He's kind of a funny cat because I know he'll never ever bite or scratch me. Like, I trust Oliver probably most of all of my pets not to do that. But if you hold him or annoy him for a certain amount of time, he will do these horrible like meows that would probably like scare most people. But I know Oliver. Like, I trust that cat so much. He would never, ever do anything. He's just a good little putty cat. See, the thing is that this is kind of the way his eyes look. But I don't know how much I want to go down this route with him. I don't know. I just kind of want to, like, see how we'd look as, like, a dude without trying to put makeup on him that makes him look like a cat. That's just the way I'm thinking, you guys. Because otherwise I'd put all this stuff on him. But I don't know if I want to go down that route. I want to keep my cat's makeup au naturel, you know? Oh my gosh. Because I think that's like a subtle, gentler one. Okay, now we need to move on to his hair. And Oliver is, like, ragdolls have long hair. I know this because if I, like, gather anything from the floor, you're just finding, like, cat hair everywhere. The cat hair's everywhere. If I was wearing black, I would actually be wearing a white dress because the hair would be everywhere. The hair is insane. Something to know before you ever get cats is cat hair absolutely everywhere. So I'm kind of thinking a longer hairstyle for him, but I don't really know which way to go at. I actually think he's looking perfect because he kind of looks like beautiful but aloof. And that is perfect Oliver. That is like absolute classic Oliver. Ooh, I'm kind of liking this one because it's like silver. And that's a really cool hair color. It's not in any way natural, but Is a cat as a human natural anyway? Right, we're going down that path. Or there's like this one. Okay, this one could be pretty good because his hair is long. And I don't know why, but this hair is kind of giving me like Oliver vibes. I'm just getting pretty strong Oliver vibes from this hair. And I kind of don't mind going a bit darker on his brow because he's got like that classic like M marking on his head. This is so weird. This is so weird. I'm gonna give him facial hair as well. Just a touch. Just a little touch of facial hair. Just like that. This is weird because my cat's hot. What? What is even happening? This is one of the weirder things I've ever done for sure. Oliver, you weirdo. Okay. I just need to put him in something big and baggy because Oliver's built big, you know? He's built big. He's such a big floofster. Like, if he was here now, I just want to dig my face into his fur. Like, I want to give him something as big as this, but I don't feel like it's fitting his style. This ain't my cat's style, you know? I don't know whether to just go for, like, a big baggy jumper instead that's the same color as like his fur. I think that could be a better way to go. I like this one's kind of weird looking though. Like it's just clipping and it's sort of weird, but it is kind of the right color and vibe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. And then his legs are kind of like more like gray sort of color. They're a little bit darker, kind of like that. They've actually got like little raccoon stripes on them. He's like a tabby point ragdoll, which means he doesn't just end in like a black blob that goes outwards. It's like tabified. I love his markings. His markings were one of the reasons when I saw him as a kitten, I was like, I must have you, child. And then I did. I'm thinking some like big boots because he's got huge paws. So something kind of like this. I feel like this is Oliver, you guys. Look how mean he looks. He's perfect. He's perfect. And he does like the slow blinks. Like, can I make him do the slow blink? Like he does this at you all the time. You look at him and he's like, hello. Hello, Oliver slow blinking. Whenever he does slow blinks, I do them back at him. I'm like, he blinks at me and I'm like, and then sometimes literally if I just do that, he'll start purring. Like literally, that is how much me and my cat love each other. He will actually just start purring. So I'm gonna give him the friend of animals one because, you know, he's an animal. I'm also gonna give him cat lover because he is a cat, but then he's also gonna get, I might give him the hot-headed trait because of all the pets, he is the one that will swipe at everybody the most quickly. So like, if Eevee gets too close, like, oh, Darcy will sit there. Eevee will lick all of Darcy's ears and clean him, and Darcy just puts up with it. If Eevee tried that on Oliver, like, he would rip her tongue out. Like, literally, he's always, like, hitting people with his paws, but not with his claws. He's good at that. And then, what else can I give him? He's kind of lazy, but then he also sometimes runs around and climbs up walls. So I'm gonna go for erratic, because we'll just be lying in bed, and then we'll hear, like, this shoot across the house. Oliver will run across the house and try and climb up the door frame. And it's actually hilarious and weird when he does it. So this is Oliver if he was a cat. I think he's pretty perfect, you guys. In particular, the expression where he's kind of like that is pretty perfect. So Oliver, our first animal, it's done. Let me know whether you find my cat attractive or not. Let's move on to little Darcy Reno. So Darcy is the middle child and he is 4 years old. And I'm gonna go for Darcy Aiken because Darcy is like, he's Ali's cat. He is totally and utterly Ali's cat. I don't know what it is about them two, but they just have this adorable bond. And like, it's just beautiful and amazing. And I don't know why, but this guy instantly is giving me sort of Darcy vibes. Okay, let's get a picture up of Darcy for reference, you know, because it's so helpful. Because I actually have some adorable pictures of like Ali in his dressing gown just snuggling with Darcy because that's just the way that Darcy rolls. And Darcy's nose is like so much wider than Oliver's. So it's good, we can like differentiate them a little bit. And Darcy's kind of got like greenish brown sort of eyes. I don't really think there's quite a color that matches him. I think though they're probably more greeny, so I'm gonna go for this more greeny look, but like a darker green, maybe like that. Okay, and the thing about Darcy's eyes is that, look, he looks mean there because his eyes kind of slant down a little bit more at the top. He's not mean. Like, Darcy is definitely the softer of the two cats. He is like way more like sweeter and he'll put up with a lot more. And he's a good cat, but he can sort of look mean. I don't know what it is about him, but he definitely can look mean. So I'm gonna have to make his top eyelid a little bit more flatter than Oliver's. So much thought going into what is, by all accounts, a little bit of a ridiculous challenge. I think that sort of nose width is kind of what I was thinking, Maybe a little bit wider at the top here. He's definitely got a wider nose. And as for skin coloring, I'm gonna kind of do him because his fur is browner. I'm gonna do him as like a darker skin tone. Maybe, see, these are all so red. I don't want him to be red. Maybe like this sort of a color. This or this. I'm gonna go for this one. Let's take his clothes off and his hairy and stuff off. And then Darcy's physique, he is, he's way slimmer than Oliver, so I'm gonna pull that one down. And the thing is, he climbs ridiculous. Like, he is such a good little climber that I think he's still gonna be fairly muscular, but just not like the super built kind like Oliver is. So maybe something more like this. I'm gonna make his lips a bit thinner too. I don't know why, I just feel like he's got thinner lips. So much of this is just like me just making things up. I don't know why, but it just kind of is. Eyebrows for Darcy. Which eyebrows remind me of my cat? Okay. I still don't really know why this is Darcy, but it's kind of getting there. Let me give him some eyelashes. This challenge is ridiculous, you guys. I'm gonna make his eyes a bit more cut-like. There we go. I literally just don't even know. I might just soften his whole face for Darcy, because I kind of feel like he's got a more gentle face than Oliver. Or maybe his disposition's more gentle. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. My cat's disposition is more gentle. Therefore, he will not have as strong cheekbones. How does that even make sense? I think we're getting there. I don't know. It's really hard. Darcy is harder. I'm already feeling like Darcy's a lot harder. He has so much fluff around his face as well. He's got more than Oliver, but Maine Coons do. They're just like super floofy. So in my head, that is gonna translate to more facial hair. Why do all my cats have to be attractive? Like, why is that even a thing? Oh my gosh, this actually matches his messy hair so much. But it's covering quite a lot of his face. I don't know. He looks sweet though. I've tried to make him like really smiley. But I almost also think like this sort of a hair would suit him too. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need Ali for Darcy. Like, Ali would know best. Because technically, you know, long hair. But it's a little bit too similar to Oliver, and I want to differentiate them a little bit. I also kind of feel, I don't know why, but I feel like he'd have tunnels. Or at least some kind of a piercing. I don't know why I'm getting the vibes like this from my pet, but I just kind of am. Okay, I've given him a little piercing on his nose, which doesn't really work. Let me do it that way instead. And some little ones on his ears, just super, super subtle ones. I think Darcy's super cute. He's got like a niceness to him, which is exactly what I wanted him to have. And then he also needs to be like big and floofy, but more like browny kind of colors. Oh man, Darcy's really hard. I don't know how my pet would dress if it was a human, okay? It's really tough. See, Darcy's paws are actually even bigger than Oliver's, even though he's more petite, but he's probably taller. So he also kind of needs boots. Okay, I kind of got this going for Darcy, but I will definitely need Ali's input in that. I think he's looking pretty cute and Darcy-like though. He's gonna be, obviously still have the animal thing, and he's also gonna still be a cat lover. But Darcy, is also, I think Darcy is good. Like, he's friendly with everyone, no matter what animal. He even goes and tries to make friends with the neighbor's cats. I don't even think they always understand him, but he tries, so he's definitely good. And I almost want to give him the vegetarian thing, because at the moment he won't eat his meat, but he'll eat non-meat things, which is really weird. I'm gonna make him a foodie. Oh look, he's doing his poses. I've got poses assigned to that trait. I'm gonna give him a foodie one because it's hard to make him eat food that's cat food, but he'll eat human food fairly easily. And he always tries to eat our food, but he's just very picky about what he eats. He won't eat cat food. So we've got little Darcy done as well. I definitely need to get Ali to give me his thoughts and opinions. But now we need to move on to the Beanie Reenie, and Eevee is 2.5. So let's see what that works out in human years. Okay, so we have a little graph for this. What size would she be? I don't think she's more than 20 pounds. It's about 8 kilograms? 17 pounds. Yeah, she's definitely less than 20 kilograms. So we'll go for this one. So she's actually older than Ali as well! All our pets are older than Ali. That's hilarious. I was gonna do her as a teenager, but she's actually somewhere between 24 and 28. How is that dog that old? What on earth? That's actually mad. I can't really make her as a teenager then. I have to make her as a young adult because I'm doing things right. So let's do Eevee, BB, the Bean, Calorie, Aiken. Oh, this is a cute little starting sim, isn't it? She's actually adorable. So Eevee's eyes are brown, probably similar to this color. And she has pretty huge eyes. Like she definitely has big, pretty eyes. So I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. This sim has already got pretty big eyes, so it's quite a good starting sim. And then I don't really know what to do for her skin color because she's white on her tummy and most places, but she's got a little bit of brown on her back. So in my head, she is fair skinned, but with like dark brown hair and stuff. So that's the kind of vibe I get from her. I don't know why, I just do. How do you explain these things? You can't really. Just gotta kind of make it up as you go along. I'm gonna go for this kind of a skin tone for her. And then she's got a tiny nose. She actually has a teeny tiny nose. Cubs do tend to have very small noses. We were super conscious when we got her that we wanted her to have a longer nose as possible because otherwise you get these, is it brachiocephalic dogs that their noses are too flat against them, like pugs, for example. It makes it super hard for them to breathe. It's actually like, it's quite cruel. And I always feel really sorry for them when I see them trying to breathe. So we were super conscious with the Bean to try and make sure we could try and minimize that as much as possible, just to make sure that she had the best life she could. So I'm gonna give her a little teeny tiny nose like this. And I don't like those lips. They've got no like middle bit. I don't know, they're weird sort of lips. So maybe start with like these sort of lips or these. Man, why are the girls' lips in this game weird? No wonder so many townies are weird looking. And Eevee's like a pretty dog. We get a lot of comments about the Bean. So I think we need to try and make sure that we make a prettiest human version of her that we can, but like not in like a like sexy pretty kind of way, just more in like a cutesy pretty kind of way. Just get rid of that hair for a moment while I do her lip brows. Calves have really cool eyes because you can see their expression so much, and she sometimes has this like little furrowed brow when she's trying to work something out, and it's actually adorable and really cute. So I want to try and get a little bit of that across. Okay, I'm kind of finding her a little bit harder than I was expecting, so I'm gonna just pop some little lasheroos on her. Oh wow. Hopefully she's looking pretty, but in like a cutesy kind of way. That's what I want to go for with her. Oh wow, that looks pretty. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Okay, I'm liking this because she's looking super adorable. And that's what I wanted to go for. Okay, she's looking super, super cute. I like that. Oh, I need to do her body shape as well. Because everybody, whenever they see Eevee, they're always like, wow, she's so thin for a calf. I don't think she's got any muscles, so I'm gonna take that off. But they're always like, she's so slim for a calf. So I'm gonna slim her down a little bit. Which also means slimming down these little bamboozles. I want to look that thin though. Let's give her at least something, you know? But I think she'd be like a slim, sort of well-proportioned human. Oh, she's so cute. I just want to give her like the most adorable like makeup and stuff I can do. Oh, she's so cute. Because that's Eevee's thing, isn't it? Just like being adorable. And then because around her eyes is like brown, I'm gonna give her some brown eyeshadow. Logic for you, my friends. Maybe like that. Oh, she's so cute. And of course, Eevee has super long ears, which to me means she needs to have super long hair as a human. And it would be like this kind of a color. That one's pretty good, actually. Oh no, your voice is really high, low. It needs to be high. No, it needs to be sweet, like Tweety birds. There we go. Schlofbagila. Perfect. Oh, this one's pretty perfect as well. So cute. She's actually quite adorable, isn't she? That one would be cool, but none of the colors are really quite right. That one's pretty as well. Oh, she's so cute. I think it's gonna have to be that first one just because the hair's quite like big and bushy and it's got a little curl to it. That's how her hair is too. Oh guys, she's kind of adorable, isn't she? Oh my gosh, I just figured out a way to make it even more adorable. Give her little tiny teethies. Ah, absolutely adorable. And then I feel like Eevee would wear a dress. I don't know why, I just get that vibe from her. I don't know if I've got one that will work, but I'll try. Kind of like this sort of a vibe. I know that the brown isn't that pretty, but she is a brown dog, so you know. I kind of have to. And I'm gonna give her some little brown shoesies as well. Because I feel like that sort of goes too. Because, you know, she's like brown and white. So I feel like we've kind of got that. And then I'm gonna give her the animal trait too. But she is gonna be a dog lover. Even though she's not hugely into other dogs. But I just feel like she should have it because, you know, she's a dog. And then Eevee is a glutton, like most dogs. She loves her little bit of foodie. And also she is, where's like affectionate? I guess, family orientated. She's definitely happiest around family members and gets sad if they don't interact with the family for a period of time. Definitely, I would say that's her. She loves, like, it sounds weird to say, but she loves Ali and I so much. You can just tell. She never wants to be more than a few meters from us. Like, I always, like, if I love the Philip Pullman book series, his Dark Materials series, and I always pretend that Evie's like my little, is it demon or daemon? Because she's never, like, we might as well have a cord attaching us. She never goes far from me. It's beautiful and amazing, and I actually love it. So there is a little Eevee Beevee. There is a little Darcy Parsley, like properly cheeky. And there is Oliver Rooney. I'm gonna see if Ali's free to get his thoughts because I kind of feel like we need them. I'm kind of debating making Oliver even lighter. Oh no, that's scary though, isn't it? Maybe from that to like that though, because Oliver's fair. I'm gonna go for that. No, I like him more before. Okay guys, so I've got an Ali and a little Darcy Rooney in with us. We did have an Oliver, but he did that meow he does, which means put me down. And he was so strong that he literally can't do that. So Oliver is not here, Labine is behind us, but I thought I'd really quickly show Ali. Like, bearing in mind this is weird, because like, how do you know what your sim, like what your pet is gonna look like as a sim? Like,
that's the whole challenge.
You kind of don't, so I hope you like what I've done with them, okay? So first up, we've got Ollie Polly, because he's the oldest.
Oh, okay, nice.
He's the only one that I get if like, because he's got white eyeliner on all the time, so I kind of felt like he needed that. But don't you think he's got the mean but pretty look?
Yeah, honestly, I like the white hair. Very, very cool. Obviously, Oliver's got loads of white hair. He's got the little twinge of... How did you get like the roots to be darker?
It's just the actual hair itself has it.
That's cool.
I actually think he's meant... no, I don't know which of
no,
the two.
No. 100%
white.
that one.
Yeah, okay. He's like frostier. And then I've done him like, Oliver's kind of like a bit of a tubby, but he's more like big and muscular.
Yeah, I like that.
I've literally, I'm trying to get cat hair off my lips as I'm talking to you because I'm covered in it. So that's little Ollie Polly, and I've made him a cat lover because he's cat. Hot-headed and erratic.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Oliver is crazy. He doesn't really like doing what you want to do. He does what he wants to do, and I think you've done a good job. I like that.
I even gave him a pink nose because he's got a pink nose.
Oh yeah, jeez, that's really good. I'm really impressed.
Okay, do you want to see how your little baby would look?
How are you gonna look, Baba?
It's gonna be weird because you like cuddle and baby this cat, and I've done him as a young adult.
Okay.
He's actually older than you because he's 32.
You're older than me.
But
Oh
this
wow.
is little Darcy Parsley.
That's awesome.
You like him?
That's really cool.
I tried to keep him like he's like cheeky but like nice looking. Like he's smiley and he's just got like
he's
a
got pretty nice like Darcy as well.
Look at Darcy like.
Good boy.
But I kind of figured as well Darcy would have a bit more facial hair because he's got all.
I like his long hair as well.
Yeah. His little
That's cool. That's really cool.
Fall a little fun in his head. He's like, what's wrong with you?
We won't let that happen, Darcy. Don't worry.
Are you okay, Darcy? And then I gave him a wider nose than Oliver, especially here. He's wide here. Like, if you look, this bit is like really wide.
Well done. You always pick up on the little details.
And then he's slimmer than Oliver, but he's still muscular because he can climb up walls. And stuff.
Yeah, he's very agile.
And I made him a cat lover who's also good.
Yes.
And also a foodie, because foodies are picky about their food and know what foods they like. And he likes our food. Okay. He doesn't like cat food, does he?
Okay, Darcy. See you later.
Bye. And then finally it's Labini.
Oh my gosh.
So Labini, I was going to do her as a teenager, but Beanie is actually 24.
Is she an adult then?
Yeah, she would be 24.
Jeez.
So I've just tried to, like, I did like the hair that I thought was straight down the middle parting, but also like big, floofy, like curly.
Ears.
Yeah, like her ears.
You're good at this, jeez.
And then I gave her really big, pretty eyes. I just tried to make her look as cutesy as possible. Not like sexy, more like cutesy. With a little nose, because she's got like a little teeny nose, hasn't she?
That's crazy. That's so impressive.
You like her?
I like it. I'm really impressed.
And then I gave her a brown dress because she's brown.
And she's also quite skinny. Evie's quite a slim dog, isn't she?
Like we always get comments about Evie like, your calf's so slim and nice. So we've tried to keep her slim because calves get chubby super easily.
Is she a little bit dim though? Because
Well,
Evie's a little bit dim.
So I gave her dog lover because she's a dog, even though she don't actually love other dogs that much. But then I gave her glutton.
What does that mean?
Eats everything.
Yeah.
She is a bit of a glutton. But then I gave her the family orientated trait, which
I like that.
means they're happy around their family and they get sad if they don't interact with their family members, which I think she is as well.
You properly nailed that. I'm so impressed.
You like all three of them?
Yeah, I think my favourite, as much as I love Darcy, I think they're all really spot on. I do think I do think Eevee maybe is the best. The hair matches her ears.
Yeah.
She looks like the character that I feel Eevee is.
Yeah. Whereas these two are a little bit close, but not the way you pictured them in your head.
No, I still think they're really good. I just think Eevee's the best.
Okay. I think I like Ollie Polly.
Yeah, Oliver's really good.
Because I like when you zoom in, he looks mean.
He does.
And Oliver does look mean, doesn't he?
He's got some mad like interior light blue eyeliner going on there.
Yeah, because he's got the eyeliner. But I'm glad you like them.
I'm impressed.
Guys, Ali likes the bean best, so let me know who you like best in the comments below. And as I said, please tweet me if you guys have got pets. I said that they should do it too and tweet me. So
That's a good idea.
You can look at how they look compared to your pets. And if there's any other CAS Monday challenges you guys have in mind, let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in another video.